Yeah, fresh out of theater, Paragon Theaters, to be exact.
There's good seats.
Yeah.
I was comfy.
I wasn't complaining at all.
Ladies and gentlemen, hold on, boys and girls. This is episode
CIENTO.
Dieciseis.
116 of them things. My name's Platini.
My name's Plaque.
And we are
Two P's
in a pod. Before we get the show started, get it on the road, go ahead and slap that like button, subscribe, share, do all of that mumbo jumbo.
All of it.
How are you feeling today?
Well, before we headed on to our nightly adventure, we started the evening off with a stuffed crust Domino's pizza.
Correct. Matter of fact, let's not let the cat all the way out the bag. Let's leave them some. So, of course, we have Marvel news. Of course, as my good friend let you know, we have a chip and sip session in store. Of course, we got that good fight news. Unfortunately, look, this has happened before. Ain't no DC news, but DC's around the corner.
I think last week we didn't have any Marvel news.
That's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I pulled that one. I don't know where I pulled that from. Cookie crumbles. You know how I talk. I never say that. Anyway, let's get the show started. Without giving you spoilers and stuff, we're good at that. Because we're fan of not spoiling things. So let's talk. I don't know what to call it anymore. Thunderbolts or the New Avengers.
Listen, both of them.
Yeah. But let's not get stuck there. Let's tell them without telling them.
Okay, to start it off,
how are you feeling about it?
I'm gonna rate it right away.
Right away?
Yeah, right away.
Wow.
I'm gonna give it, and a lot of this is coming from the ending, a 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10?
Yeah.
And what do you mean a lot of this is coming from the ending? What do you mean by that?
It anchored it to the 7. Because before it was a little on the slower side.
Gotcha.
But a story was told.
Mm-hmm.
A bunch of ragtag... I can't even say that word because they're not really superheroes.
Anti-heroes, I guess you can say.
Got together
Mm-hmm.
and defeated a villain that was very powerful.
Okay.
That's how far.
Okay, I see what you're saying. You said a lot without saying a lot.
Yeah.
I'm in agreement with you as far as,
mind you, we don't have a god. We don't have a Thor. We don't have a Hulk.
I'm in agreement with you as far as the pace, but as I was thinking about it, I was like, the pace made sense for this type of film because of this many people, heroes and stuff. To like flesh it out, I guess you had to do that pace, and even though there was action, I see why there wasn't as much as action that could be. It
could have got ugly quick.
It could have got really bad, really awful, especially as you're watching and you understand what a sentry or the Void is capable of. You're like, this doesn't even need to be 2 hours, really.
No, but they made it 2 hours for a reason.
For the sake of the movie. And hey, I'm call me a sucker for it. I like that. I don't know what you can call it. That's, I don't want to call it sappy, but for what I'm trying to explain to
dramatic,
you guys, that's
mellow,
sappy,
melodramatic,
sad, making connections type of deal. I liked what Yelena was bringing forth as far as what she was going through, and with what she was going through, she found her connection with Bob.
Yeah, but then later we unraveled a lot of
And you see what I'm saying?
dirty laundry. A lot of dirty laundry.
That unraveling of the dirty laundry.
It got deep. It got deep.
I
I was
liked
like,
it.
whoa, what are we doing here?
Mhm.
It got pretty deep.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, again, it was a story that was told. And we will be expecting this group in the upcoming future films.
Especially with the way it ended. I hope we get a lot more.
I like
Give
the
me two more.
comedic relief first ending with the Red Guardian
Even
promoting his Wheaties box.
Even with Walker, I like what Walker brought to the.
It got deep with him.
Mm-hmm.
It hurt. I was like, oof.
I like his little quips that he had. Again, I remember I think it was the last episode before. I like a lot of characters on the Thunderbolts squad. I was looking forward to see where he was at with what they got going on with him. It was great to see Valentina again.
Was great, but it wasn't.
That's what I mean in that sense. It was great to see her again.
Sneaky.
Even her, she had her little skeletons.
It was also pretty interesting how we just saw Captain America: Brave New World, right? And it's this movie continues after that because they were throwing the whole our last president turned red. We
understand
Timeline.
where timeline
This
wise
is
this is
literally
taking
after.
place.
Yep. That's very interesting.
That was dope.
It was a good movie. Again, the after credits is what made me give it a 7.
I'll give it a 7 too.
Because I was a little on the 0.5, 6. But the very last part was like, that's why I came here.
I got you. Out of all the characters there, who was your favorite? Or do you have one?
Red Guardian. That boy's hilarious.
Yeah, he is.
He gives me what I need as far as the comedic relief.
I'm stuck between even though I liked what the bootleg Captain America had going on, it's a tie between. I love Bucky, man, but it's a tie between Bucky and Yelena.
Who called him a dime store Captain America?
Who said that?
Oh, homegirl that faces through the walls.
You sure?
Yes. Yeah.
That was good. That
was a gut punch.
Dime
Dime store Captain America? I wouldn't want to be reversed to that. But all in all, it was a good movie. I like where it's going. I like the cliffhanger continuation they gave us.
I loved. You guys got to see and understand what I mean when I say I love the Void look. You've probably seen it in the trailers and whatever the previews that showed you. It's better on the screen when you see it. Like I was like, how can you make something so scary looking without, when you're your traditional scary, something with big teeth, evil eyes, growling at you, probably drooling, monstrous.
Dark.
It was just dark with those two eyes.
The Void. It's literally a pitch black cutout.
And the way the blackness, the shadows, or whatever you want to call it, would take over, so slowly taking over. Nah, but he's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be interesting to see if they're gonna implement him in these later movies.
The New Avengers and Bob.
Remember after credits, he's like, I got suits for all of you. You too, Bob, in the corner, fake reading the book. I see you over there.
Hey, I can't.
I
did the dishes.
I did it.
All right, we can't. All right, that's it. That's it. Cut it, folks, because we can't give you too much.
We can't give you too much, but do you need to go watch it?
It's a cool watch.
It was funny. It was funny. There's many other movies I could tell you absolutely need to watch. This one's a yes and no. More no than yes.
Yeah, I see. Because for what's to come,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna see some of these people in the next whatever movie, and you're like, where?
Because timeline wise, like compared to other movies, it's not a big mystery as to where it's taking place, where they at. Like it's nothing crazy like that. It is a great film. It's good to know we have, just like in the comics, we don't just have one set of Avengers. We have lots of different teams filled with different characters. So that's dope that they're going that route.
It's gonna be interesting to see what happens.
Matter of fact, how much did they do?
You talking about box office?
Mm-hmm.
I think they did pretty well, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see.
The movie Thunderbolts made approximately $162.1 million at the global box office. This includes $76 million domestically and $86.1 million internationally. The movie's production budget was $180 million before marketing. Oh.
We're already at 162.
Yeah, they're on the way. They did their thing.
Huh.
They did their thing.
We just moved that number to 165. Okay. Hey, man.
Thunderbolts received positive reviews from critics and has grossed $165.5 million, becoming the 8th highest grossed film of 2025.
Look, I'm sure they want a bigger profit, but
it's gone. If it's already at 165 now, I have a feeling it'll
break even, maybe.
Break even and then some.
But that's not a big profit. You know what I'm saying? They're looking for the home runs.
I see what you're saying.
I feel like Fantastic Four is gonna knock it out the park.
Yeah, that's how you feel.
Yep.
All right.
Or what's to come? You're gonna see. Watch. The budget was what? 180. They're at 165.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see when it comes. When is it? July?
Yeah.
I want to see what happens. I
I can't wait.
I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait.
And on that note, that's it for Marvel news.
Till next time, y'all.
My name's Platini.
My name's Black.
And this is volume 27 of
Chip and Sip.
Yes, it is.
But it's not a chip today.
That is correct. It is not a chip today. Please correct me. Tell them what it is that we're doing today.
Parmesan stuffed crust. What?
But why is it a special occasion? Why is it that this stuffed crust? We're having pizza, by the way. Why is this Parmesan stuffed crust special?
First of all, this box is special.
It is. Looks dope. I'm not gonna lie.
Let's fire. Second, this is Domino's first time stuffing their crust.
I just want to ask Dominos. While the sun, you wanted to start doing your stuffed crust. Get back to us, all right? Take a look at that box. It looks sexy. That's a sexy box, gold and black. From far away, you think it was leather. No. Imagine if it was leather. You ready? No. I'll hold it up. You open up.
All right, ready?
You open.
Ready? I don't want it to fall.
One.
I don't want it to fall. Hold on.
2, 3. Bada bing, bada boom. Is it camera friendly? Does it look sexy?
It does. I'm gonna hold it. You take a slice.
All right. They Parmesan this up for real. You can see the Parmesan. You can smell the Parmesan. Oh, let me put my slice over. You have your slice.
Yeah, you took a big slice.
Bada bing, bada boom.
A lot of Parmesan. There's definitely a lot of Parmesan.
So, what are we doing for our sip, my good sir, before we get the party started?
We have a blue slushed Alani.
What is blue slush? What flavor is blue slush?
It's giving me 7-Eleven blue Slurpee flavor.
We'll see about that today.
First of all, let's get to this pizza though.
But what do we do? Hold on. What are we doing? Do we eat it from the front or eat it from the back?
Pause, but no.
I mean, you didn't have to do all that.
I'm going traditional.
But it's their first time doing. So you're gonna eat.
I've never in my life done that. No matter who's crust is stuffed.
Is that a rule up north?
That's just me.
All right.
That's just
Let's
me.
go.
Cheers.
The pizza's good. It's Domino's.
Oh, it's Domino's. I gotta wait till the stuffed crust.
It's hitting right now. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay. Now, I hit it like this.
How you feeling? I like what you did there. Let me see if I get some of that. Let me see if I get some of that going. No? Yes? No? Yes? Yes? Yes, I could get that cheese going.
That's wild.
Domino's, I see what you're doing. I like it.
Bruh.
Wow.
Guitar strings.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, this is really good. Now, hear me out. Hear me out. It's a nice little crack. But
What you saying?
I feel like we need to take a sip of this.
Mmm.
But
I found it. I found what I was gonna say. The Parmesan. The stuffed crust. Give me a second. I'm savoring the flavor. I'm in savor mode.
hear me out. We're gonna go round 2, right? We're gonna go round 2, and you just gave me an idea.
What?
We're gonna eat the crust first.
Wow. Pardon us, but the Parmesan combo with the stuffed crust, and don't mind if I do. I do want another slice.
Cause then the thing is, now I'm curious. How does one backwards?
Eat pizza backwards. I never have, so.
Where do you start?
Down the middle or the corner? I'm a corner guy.
Yeah.
I'm warning you. If you go crust first,
It's different. Cause there ain't no sauce.
you're gonna get smacked.
You gotta try it. Try it with the Alani. The Alani, it's blue.
It's potent.
Not just because of the cup.
It smells blue. Ready?
Cheers. Wow.
That's a sparkling blue. Ooh. Hold on. There's a lot going on right now. First of all, Domino's. I like what you got going on over here. Also, I do recommend eating it from the back first. Take that as you will. You know what I'm talking about, all right?
Second of all, Alani, that blue slush is fire.
Mm-hmm.
This pizza's really good.
I was gonna stay still on me. How good it is. Oh wow.
Money well spent. That was really good. And
What
this
do you-
Alani,
What do you 1 through 5?
listen, I've been a Domino's guys since it was the 555 deals.
Even
before.
He was in the streets with it.
I always said Domino's had really good, like, pizza, and the sauce is fire.
Mm-hmm.
I never knew they never did stuffed crust, and this was fire.
Yeah, I kind of really didn't.
I'm giving it a 4.
I didn't know that. You don't give
It's a 4.
Yes, to listen, and I'll go ahead and That Alani smacking. What are you giving Alani?
A 4.
Okay.
The combo, a 5.
This crust very well might be better than Pizza Hut's. The Parmesan's doing it for me.
What does it say? Parmesan stuffed crust. There's Parmesan all on this.
Pardon me.
Oh my
Ooh-wee. Domino's, we just want to give you a hefty shout out. You're doing your thing. I hope you get your money's worth on whatever you're trying to do with this. You know what I mean?
Maybe even throwing in a Lani combo.
You know what I mean? And we wouldn't mind a few pizzas, a few free pizzas, so we could spread the word. You know, things like that.
I wouldn't mind another chicken chip.
No, you know what I mean? Sponsored by Domino's, perhaps.
A stuffed crust supreme.
You never know.
A stuffed crust pepperoni.
Hardy har har.
I feel like a Ninja Turtle.
Oh wait, Domino's will be your Ninja Turtles.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Is this? Wow! Another shout out to Domino's. This is our first time having on pizza. Yeah, name another time. I'll wait.
No, we didn't have pizza, but we had something from a pizza place.
What?
Remember those little bites or whatever?
It wasn't pizza.
No, it wasn't pizza. We're not pizza. This is our first pizza episode.
Mm-hmm. Oh! Guys. Sorry to let the cat out the bag, but guess what we're watching later? Thunderbolts. I can't wait to see my Booyalina.
We're literally about to wrap this up.
Mm-hmm.
So we could go watch the movie.
Come back. You see my fit right now? I'm probably not going to be wearing the same thing when I come back. I think I want to change it up. I'm going to
come back and do a Thunderbolts movie review.
Review, recap, let you know what it do. And on that note, y'all need to hit up Domino's. Tell them 2P said we need to get that Parmesan stuffed crust pizza. Stop playing with us. We'll pay whatever.
Yep. And that wraps up
Chip and Sip
Volume
27. And on that note, sayonara.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to hit you with some video game trailers and news here on 2P's episode CIENTO, Dieciseis. Okay, to start it off, what do we have?
We're talking Elden Ring. Am I saying this right? Elden Ring, Night Ring.
Yes.
And this is this a sequel or a prequel?
So it is a standalone co-op spin-off of Elden Ring coming out this month, May 30th.
That's very soon.
May 30th, 2020.
And what's the significance? What's the difference between this version and the one that I watched you play?
So the one I was playing was semi-co-op. You couldn't really go on missions and adventures. Only thing you can do was beat bosses. With this one, it seems as if you have a certain amount of time to scavenge the lands with your co-op partners and then defeat a boss.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So there's gonna be a story there.
Yes. Is it relevant to the main story? Maybe. It's a spin-off, so I'm sure there's gonna be certain similarities, you know. But
do we have a trailer for this already?
We do have a trailer.
Let's check this out. Graphics always look crazy.
He's
question.
What?
If you played Elder Rings, will your character matter from that one and this one or no?
No. I think there's 4 archetypes that you could choose from. Hey, yo.
The bosses look even crazier.
What the mouth? Oh, see, there's that's the 4 different type of archetypes. Elden Ring, Night Rain.
Looks good to me.
May 30th, this month. Wow, that was dope. I like that.
Was there a promo for that? That's pretty.
They haven't, but you know what it is? It's such a strong following that people already know. They don't need promo. That's how good their following is. Like, I'm getting it.
What's next in the video game world?
We have another trailer, and this one is very near and dear to me, and probably you too, my friend.
I was literally about to say this one's
this adventure. Ghost of Yotai.
Okay, who's Yotai? Because I'm used to Ghost of Tsushima.
Right. Well, here's the thing. Apparently, this is set. I don't know how long in the future, but it continues the story, but within a few, maybe decades, half a century possibly.
Also Castlevania.
Yes. The main character is now a female, which is interesting.
Any relations to?
I don't know. I don't know yet. I don't know the story, and I think they're purposely keeping it that way so we can discover what the story is within the story.
Fair enough.
It's a standalone sequel to the 2020 game Ghost of Tsushima.
It's been that long?
2020. I started playing in 21, 22.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still.
We do have a trailer.
Let's go.
What are we talking about here?
Sucker punch.
What are we going to do with this one, CIENTO?
It's damn near a movie. I forgot we're watching a video game trailer.
Ooh. Wow, here we come with the great aesthetics again. That was crazy. I like that. I like that a lot.
Do you have a release date for that? Or
October 2nd, 2025.
Nice.
Now,
Wow, that was dope.
last on the list of these video games that we're supposed to get in 2025, but now
This one got pushed back to 2026. What game is that?
Grand Theft Auto 6.
Fun fact, the last time I played Grand Theft Auto was 13 years ago. That would be Grand Theft Auto 4.
So you didn't even play 5?
No, it was long.
I know.
We're not going to go there.
5 was good. 5 was good.
I heard, I've seen all the hoopla.
And then now we have a trailer for 6, and it pisses me off.
And I heard it's based in Florida. Or what they're imagining of Florida.
It is Florida. Let's get into this trailer real quick. Hey, yo.
He's listening to Haitian music.
Yo, Haiti.
Mm-hmm.
See Dominos? You're supposed to be getting out. What's your name? Jason Duval.
That's what we're doing. Yeah, I gotta get my hands on this.
May 26, 2026, ladies and gentlemen.
Did they give any reason why they pushed it back?
Bro, I don't know why. I don't know why. Listen, I think I know why. The last 2 games that we just saw the trailers for are pretty big. And they're coming out both this year. That's a lot to compete with. I know people are I'ma come through when it's like the low tier games are out. I'ma come through and slam down on the table, and it's the only game that you're gonna be able to play.
Makes sense.
I'm gonna let y'all play the Ghost of Tsushimas, the Elden Rings, beat that. Because come May 26th,
I'm gonna need all of your attention. It makes sense.
it's a wrap. You should have been got that platinum trophy for your damn whatever.
It makes sense.
That's why I'm finishing up Monster Hunter. I'm gonna hop on the Elden Ring. Ghost of Yotai comes out.
You don't even know how long Ghost of Yotai is gonna take you though.
Shh. I'm gonna do it. from October 3rd to May 26th, I have enough time.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, that's more than time. That's a few months.
And I got my PlayStation Portal, so I could be on the road beating this thing. Come on, man.
That's way more than enough time.
It don't matter.
Matter of fact, what's your PSN?
Granddaddy Black.
You already. Because what game would you say right now you're running the most?
Oh, Monster Hunter. I'm about to win it. Yo, 2 more trophies. I'm done. I'm about to run it. I'm telling you, I gotta finish Monster Hunter. So then when Elden Ring comes out, I'm ready to go. I'm rocking and rolling. Rocking and rolling.
What else we have in video game news? Is that it?
I think that's it. That's all we have for the time being.
And in that case, till next time, y'all. It's 2Ps with your fight news. The party started May 1st in Orlando. PFL World Tournament first round, light heavyweight, where we see Phil Davis
25-7.
defeat Rob Wilkinson
19-4.
via KO round 2 and is now headed to the semifinals. What are we talking about?
Semifinals? Congratulations, my boy. What are we looking at, though? Oh, wait. Oh,
Yeesh.
good job, Phil Davis.
Good job, Phil Davis.
I don't know, man. That might get you a contract somewhere else, too.
Holy moly.
Good job. Good job.
We digress. On that same day in Kickboxing Glory Underground took place in Miami. We were supposed to see, we did. Chico Quasi
44-5. Glory welterweight champion.
versus Tajani Bestati.
27-5. Glory lightweight champion.
They fought and it ended up in a draw. So both sides keep their titles. I like how Buddy's dressed up. If I don't want to be wrong, but I feel like he's dressed up like
Luffy?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Okay.
said the same thing when I saw it.
That's probably your old to him. May 2nd in Thai. Let's talk about it. One fight, night 31. Oh, somebody had revenge on their mind and was successful. Nong Ohama
12-4.
defeats Kong Toani
11-3.
in the rematch via unanimous decision. Same day, Karate Combat 54 took place in Dubai, where we see Sam Alvey
Remains undefeated with a 4-0 record.
defeat Tyrone Sponge
Who is now 0-1.
via KO round 2, defending his KC heavyweight title. Let's check that out.
Damn, the kill shot was crazy.
Good job, Sam. The way people were celebrating after, Sam was not supposed to do that. Tyrone was supposed to come in there, mop him, take the belt. Sam said, nah. He's kind of having a resurgence over that KC. I like when fighters do awful in another organization, go someplace, and they become every champion. That's crazy to me. That's dope. May 3rd, UFC Fight Night. I love it. Corey Sandhagen
18-5.
defeats Davison Figueiredo
24-5.
via KO round 2. Hold on. I do not like that the result was KO when it wasn't a KO. Okay, you'll see what I mean. Well, play.
Result wasn't a KO.
It wasn't a KO. You'll see what I mean.
Let's see.
Is this a KO? Watch. It's not KO.
He tapped?
Popped his knee. I was confused when they called it knockout. They were, and I'm not a fan of
It's a TKO.
heel hooks, nothing when you're playing with the knees like that, because a simple bend and a twist this way, a pull back, pop.
Is it officially a KO?
On paper, that's
It's
what they're calling
officially
it.
a KO,
Officially,
but
on paper,
it's
you won't call it
supposed to
KO.
be a TKO. Technical knockout. It's a technical.
I guess.
Or victory by injury?
Let's go Japan, May 4th, where we see Ryzen Otoko Matsuri. Ooh. Razabali Sheidulev
Remains undefeated with a 13-0 record.
defeats Kleber Koike
34-8.
for Kleber's featherweight title. Belt to change hands.
Oh boy.
Oh, he's happy.
Undefeated Kyrgyz fighter Raza Habali
These names are crazy.
knocked out Brazilian Kleber Koik in the first round to win the rising featherweight belt this Sunday in Japan. Shaladuva is now 13-0 with none of his wins even reaching the third round.
Buddy's a problem.
He's defeated 13 people before the third round.
Mm-hmm. That's a crazy stat.
I love that for him.
May 5th, again in Japan, deep 125 impact. We see Korhi Cardano
Who is now 6-1.
defeat Yoshiro Sato
25-14.
for Yoshiro's welterweight. A lot of belts changing hands.
Let's see what we got going on.
Look at the stance.
Southpaw? Oh, it was right open.
Right when he said it. I said, look at the stance because the opening's there. He weaved into his own demise.
He threw 2 empty shots that led him to being so open.
He got a response from him.
Yeah.
2 empty shots responded. Got what he got.
Cardano 6-1 snatches the crown off of Sato with a brutal high kick this morning at deep 125 impact.
Of
New deep
course.
welterweight champion.
Of course it was in the morning. It was in Japan. That happened in the morning?
That's what you ate for breakfast? Leg kick to the body. Oh my God.
Let's talk boxing. I am happy. May 2nd in NYC, Rory Romero
17-2.
defeats Ryan Garcia
24-2.
via unanimous decision for the WBA regular welterweight title. I said Rory was going to win. Not in this manner, though.
You know what's great? Oh, what happened to Rolly not having any power?
Shout outs to Rolly. He was looking incredible that night. Defensively responsible. The game plan was great. Jabs to the body. You had Ryan looking like a deer in the headlights.
Facts.
Great game plan. May 3rd, Saudi Arabia. The Owl Hunter returns. Canelo Alvarez
63-2.
defeats William Skull
23-1.
via unanimous decision and defends the WBC, the WBO, and the WBA super middleweight titles and wins Skull's IBF super middleweight title.
I saw this fight.
Congratulate him while he's still here, guys.
I saw this fight. Canelo was pissed with William Skull running from him for 12 rounds.
But in the video clip, the man's damn near tripping trying to run away from Canelo. The running y'all accused Mayweather of doing in his fight is exactly what Skull was doing in this fight with Canelo.
Yeah. Except
he can't even give you love. Canelo can't even give you love because he was running.
Except here's the thing. Mayweather scored points.
That's what I'm trying to say. You understand what I'm saying? The running y'all accuse Mayweather of, that's what Skull's doing. That's running away.
Yeah, he was literally dancing for 12 rounds. Yo, the Saudi Arabian guy who put this together was livid. And he admitted, he's like, that's a boring fight. That's actually
Shout out to Canelo. Shout out to Canelo for saying that. Dang.
That's actually fight.
I'll tell you what wasn't a boring fight. This fight that took place on May 4th in Las Vegas.
Exciting.
Noriega Inu
30-0, remaining undefeated.
defeats Roman Cardenas
26-2.
via KO round 8 and defends his undisputed junior featherweight title. This is his first time showing. You saw the video when he got it. Yeah, that's him getting knocked out. This isn't the first time showing him in a fight where he's got knocked out and came back and did that.
Look what happened. We gotta post this. Noriega Inu after getting knocked down in the second round. This is him getting knocked down.
Bookmark that, but save that for me if you can. Whatever.
He had to eventually sit up on his chair to get serious in this video game.
As a fighter, a lot of fighters can do that. A lot of fighters got that hard to get hit, knocked down, and come back and win it. Great job, sir.
Yeah.
Let's talk upcoming bangeries. May 9th, we're talking Thai. One Friday Fights 107, where we see Aslam Jam Ordakov
6-0.
versus, Deda Dueng Let Ted 99.
Da-da-ding, like 99. You're wildin'. 5-3.
That is a 135-pounder bout. That same day in MMA, we're in Saudi Arabia with it. PFL Men in 1, 2025 regular season, where we see Moensen Momodzif
7-2.
versus Ahmed El Sisi.
6-1.
That's a lightweight bout. On that same day in Santa Cruz, LFA 208 is taking place, where we see Chris Makate
10-2.
versus Javier Reyes.
20-4.
That is a featherweight bout. May 10th, MMA ACA 186 taking place in St. Petersburg, where we see Adam Bogotarev
10-4.
versus Kirill Kornelov.
18-2.
That is a heavyweight banger. KSW 106 is taking place in France on that same day, where we see Saladin Pardes
20-2.
versus Marian Zalowski
25-9.
for the KSW lightweight title.
So there's a couple titles, huh?
On that same day, again, a lot of bangeries going down. May 10th, PFL Europe 1 UK.
I guess this is the first one. PFL Europe 1 UK. Okay.
Paul Hughes
13-2.
versus Bruno Miranda.
17-5.
That is a lightweight bout. That is not a tournament. That is just a regular event. Ooh, I already know one picker. UFC 315 Montreal. Bilal Muhammad
We're going to Canada with it. 24-3.
versus Jack Maddalena
17-2.
for Bilal's welterweight title.
I'm going for Bilal.
Yeah, I'm going for Bilal. No gripes against Jack. I'm just going.
I just want Bilal to have it one more time. One more time before somebody crazy comes up.
Keep doing your thing, Bilal. Also, same card. Buski's back. Valentina Shevchenko
24-4.
versus Manon Fura
12-1.
for Valentina's flyweight title. Even though I love Valentina's back in the house, one of my favorite fighters, I've been saying this for a while now. You gotta go home soon. One of these young scrappers is gonna do it to you.
Let this be the last one she wins and then retire.
Put
your gloves on the mat.
There's too much footage of you out there. Jeez. Boxing, May 10th, BKFC 74, Salt Lake City. Mike Richmond
7-2.
versus Joshua Dyer
4-1.
for the BKFC light heavyweight title. Let's go to California with it, where we see Emmanuel Navarrete.
California 39-2.
It's a crazy record. Versus Charlie Suarez.
18-0.
That's another crazy record. That's 12 rounds for Navarrete's WBO junior lightweight title. I don't even know where this place is. On that same day, Equatorial Guinea. We see. It's got. If I had to take a wild guess,
Guinea,
Africa or Guinea, Trinidad or Africa. That's what you had to do.
Yeah, I gotta know now.
Equatorial.
Equatorial Central
Africa. Yep. Where we see Soleimane Sissoko
17-0.
versus Idris Cavaluescas.
Oof, 24-2.
12 rounds. That's a welterweight bout. Yes, they're definitely in Africa with those names.
Let's put Central Africa on the map, y'all boys.
Whoa. There's the letters. Same place, Nottingham. Excuse me, same day, Nottingham, England, where we see Anthony Casase
23-1.
versus Leigh Wood.
28-3.
That's 12 rounds, junior lightweights for the IBO World Super Featherweight title. There's a lot of fights going on the same day. Kissimmee, Florida, Erickson Lubin
26-2
versus Adriel Holmes Jr.
17-0.
12 rounds. That's a junior middleweight bout. Golly. May 11th. I think May 11th is a Sunday. There's a lot of fights going on. Fernando Daniel Martinez
17-0.
versus Kazuto Ioka.
31-3.
12 rounds for Martinez's WBA junior bantamweight time. I don't know none of these guys,
but their records are crazy.
I'm gonna go with Kazuto for some reason. That 17-0 says a lot, but that 31-3 is.
I've been banging.
Oh my god! But to stay 17-0 means you've been banging too.
You've been banging and you're undefeated. You've knocked everybody out of your way.
Between those two, we choosing?
Martinez.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go crazy and choose because of two. I'm gonna see what they do. Holy crap! So you got a lot of bangeries going down this weekend, y'all. There's no reason. PFL got damn near two events.
Yeah.
And that's just some events. That's not all the events. That's just some. And on that note, that's it for upcoming, guys. Time's flying. We're already in May.
Time does fly, brother. I just went by a whole week of F1 prepping and eventing, and it was crazy hectic, and I'm already here. That was an adventure on its own. And then I come to kick back, relax here in my own home, and we got playoff basketball.
Wow, yo! And I'm not even looking to watch the game. I just come to shit. I'm doing a thing. I look up, the game's just getting crazier. Shout outs to the Knicks.
I'm not gonna say nothing because I'm a fan. But the Knicks was balling.
Shout outs to my shit, clutch player of the year.
Oh,
like, are you serious?
Shout outs to Mikal Bridges with those steals. He manhandled that boy.
Dog. And then, come on, bro. You're down 20. To be down 20 and not just fight, but claw and bang your way back like that. Wow, that's crazy. That was a crazy game to see.
It was good.
And then what was the other game we watched besides the next game?
Nuggets versus OKC. Aaron Gordon hitting the game winner. Them boys is balling.
Again, I was looking to watch these games. Those are some games.
Look, we didn't watch any games tonight because we went to go see
The
Thunderbolts.
New Avengers.
Pacers are now up 2-0 against the number 1 seeded Cavaliers. I believe there's a game going on right now, a West Coast game, but it's gonna get interesting. I want to see what these Knicks do. I think there's a game tomorrow again. I want to see what happens.
After seeing that, I'm very interested to see what the Knicks do. What?
Yeah, man. The number 2 seed versus the number 3 seed. We're the number 3. We're the underdogs. We're not supposed to win this. They're the defending champions. Let's see where this goes.
Incredible. Great games.
Great games.
Oh, we're like, it's time. I think the slate has been cleared as far as we gotta find something else to watch. It's over with. We've caught up. We've caught up on what we needed to watch to get out the way.
Brother, you still gotta finish Demon Slayer.
That's all good. That's all good.
Oh, you're talking about, I know what you're talking about. Castlevania? Yeah.
Because if it hits 2026, I might not ever watch it.
No. We gotta.
It's too long.
No.
Long.
We gotta watch it. We
We
gotta
gotta finish
watch
that.
it.
And I hope whatever we watch is it.
I can't even tell you because I don't know what's going on because I'm on the same page.
I know. That's why I just hope they're, because I see what they're doing. They have their concept can allow them to keep doing it because it's
They're vampires, and it's a long lineage of.
Thank you, because remember the first one happened so long ago that they never even met. They don't even know each other. So they had that concept, but I wouldn't mind them ending it.
No, I wouldn't mind it as long as this ends really well. Met Gala beauty over there. She's gonna cause a ruckus. She's gonna.
I can't wait to see because those vampires and
the mom got turned into a vampire.
Those vampires, the sisters, whatever from the other Castlevania were already problematic as is. This Met Gala one, dramatic as hell. We got the motherfucking gay vampire, buddy. I don't know if you remember him.
The serpent.
Is he a serpent?
Yeah, the serpent.
Yeah. And he's meddling with the human. Yeah. Oh, our boy. Who does the music? He's a monster now. Don't do it. Don't do that.
Oh Oh my God, I forgot.
Ooh, yeah, we're gonna do that. Oh my God, I forgot all about. She's never watched Castlevania, right?
Yeah, she has. She hasn't watched season 1 of
The new joke. Okay, so she's at least caught up with all of the hoopla. She knows what's going on.
Correct.
Mm-hmm. And as far as you know, it's crazy, and I don't think it ain't gonna happen anytime soon either. And it's okay because whatever. We're never gonna. I can't say never say never. When's the last time we watched Dragon Ball Z?
You talking about Daima?
Yeah. I you see what I'm saying? I have no plans of watching that anytime soon.
No. I'm not saying I don't want to.
And don't get that wrong.
I just can't dive into that right
I have no beef, no nothing. It's just
got a lot of stuff going on. Can't focus 100%.
No.
I would get lost. I would stop doing what I'm doing.
The last time we focused on Dragon Ball Z,
we spiraled.
Yeah, it was the Super. We all in there. Can't do that.
But it's been good. It's been fun. With that being said, time flies.
When you're having fun, before you get out of here, you know what I'm saying? Just slap the bucket. Just boop, boop, bop, the like button. Just bop, bop, bop. Well, matter of fact, do this to the share button.
Overhand.
Hit the like button.
You might as well hit the share and send it to your family member, your cousin, your brother, your sister, your mom,
all
your dad. We'll make them laugh. I promise.
On that note, my name's Platini.
And my name's Plaque.
And we are
2 P's
and a pod. Until next time, guys.
Holla.